Have you ever heard the phrase, "they don't make them like they used to"? It's a saying often used by grandmothers and grandfathers and older folks in general to refer to cars, men, women, houses, literally everything. The most interesting part is that I think it also applies to watches. A few days ago, I received this spectacular watch, and it inspired me to make this video because I believe that to a certain extent, grandparents were right. What happened to the new generation of watches that they don't look like this anymore? There are many brands that we see today that we can consider elegant, like the Cartier Tank, the Patek Philippe Calatrava, which have been around for hundreds of years. And Piaget was one of those brands. They made stunning watches, as you can see. These types of watches were characterized by being extremely elegant and refined. And around the 60s and 70s was the golden age of elegance. And I think this watch perfectly demonstrates that. It's a long gold watch with Clé de Paris finishing on the case and dial. At that time, Piaget had a style that remains incredibly popular today, known as the old money style. This style refers to high quality clothing and items that come, of course, at high prices, but from brands that aren't as well known to the general public, with elegant and sober designs that don't really draw attention. But how is it that a gold watch doesn't really draw attention? And we should remember that back then almost everything was gold or gold plated, so this watch didn't stand out as much. I mean, it fits perfectly under the cuff of your shirt, and you can wear it with a suit, which was the norm at the time, and I bet it looks spectacular. There was also competition among brands to create the thinnest watches, and as you can see, this watch fits that perfectly. If you notice, there's a clear design trend established by Cartier with the Tank. The rectangular shape of a watch became characteristic of the French house, and everyone was inspired by that watch to create their own timepieces. I mean, obviously you can see the inspiration on the Roman numerals and the cabochon on the crown, but Piaget also has a long history, which perhaps isn't as popular today as other brands. And I feel that in this case we can take Cartier as an example, as they have stayed true to their origins and heritage, maintaining a design line closely linked to their lineage. Meanwhile, other brands like Piaget have shifted a bit. If you're not that into watches, you will likely recognize Piaget for the Altiplano or the current Polo model. And the Altiplano has been an excellent watch, not only because of its manufacturing and engineering to create the flattest watch, but more importantly for keeping Piaget in the top of mind. However, I think beyond staying current and top of mind, beyond being top of mind, Piaget should look back and realize all of the history they have, all of the models that made them great decades ago. I mean, look at this watch, it doesn't lie. It's a masterpiece, a work of art, a watch that represents something and makes you feel something. While I feel the new models are missing something. But tell me, what do you think? Would you buy this ultra thin watch or a current Piaget?